Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Gita Fitri, and I will explain about my journal review, where the title of the journal is Use of Metacognitive Online Reading Strategies by Student Teachers of English from Samet Yazin Osturg, where the journal name is European Journal of Writing Language Teaching. So, in this study, the researchers explain that metacognitive is an online reading strategy used to find out which method or strategy is most widely used by student teachers of English. In this modern era, as you know, technology is increasingly advanced and up to date, such as the emergence of the internet and gadget technology such as laptop and mobile phones, computers, and others, making it easier for a human to overcome educational problem or self-ability. One of them is reading ability, where reading is an important part of language and language learning process. For it is very important for individual to improve the quality of language by reading a lot. So it's in this study explained about in this study aims to explore students teachers use of online reading strategies when they read online. The literature review of this study is several researchers have conducted research, one of which is Taki in his research, showing that in reading strategies, several things are focused on exploring and making the reading strategies and making the reading strategies used by students in the context of online reading in English, and comparing reading in the context of online and print media, and watch their impact of online and print media and what their impact is. Some researchers also, like Anderson in 2003, in their research deliberate the strategies that are engaged by EABL and ESL learners when they read online and when they read online. And then in Ahmadian and Pesant in 2017, in their investigation, namely investigation on the reading strategy used and its effect on learning self-infancy in reading comprehension with 63 sophomores Iranian EABL learners, Marani and Mokhtarania in 2008, and then Marani and Mokhtarania in 2008, namely reading print text and reading online, and several others research who discussed online reading strategies. The next is the methodology of the study. So, in this research, used quantitative method and was conducted by giving a search or online survey of reading strategies to 158 students of English teachers. They collected data were analyzed with SPSS 21 statistics software, and its results are discussed along with the development of reading skills and teacher education. Okay, as we see that in this study have sampling are 147 first year students teachers of English studying at two large stage university in Turkey, where 93 of the participants are female and 54 of the participants are male. age of the participant range between 18 and 22. And then the data collection approach are the survey, use the survey. And then the proposed data analysis technique is descriptive analysis. So the finding of this study are the finding of this study was response of the participant revealed that problem-solving strategies are more widely used. For example, response showed that student teachers are very well aware of the difference between fact and opinion in online text. And then this can be related to the big amount of reading text and reading comprehension exercise that have been exposed to since high school. It was mentioned that upon finishing high school, students in Turkey take a university entrance exam. And then the second result is a result of this study of previous studies revealed similar research in which problem-solving strategies were more widely used by participants, as the names suggest. Problem-solving online reading strategies are employed to deal with the comprehension problem. So the second journal from Enyap Teagi in Arab World English Journal, and the title of the study was the impact of metacognitive online reading strategies on online reading disposition of study-able learners. So the research of LT explained that currently this is dependence on the internet as a source of information and learning tools for several online-based educational institutions via the internet. Even tutors or teachers communicate with students via the internet. This change caused students and teachers to make strategies to find to deal with information that is obtained through the internet. So the impact of metacognitive online reading strategies on students' online reading disposition has not been studied before. As a result, the objective of this paper is to comprehend this topic, looking to devise conceptual thinking of this relationship. The next is the literature review from this journal was in research of from Serge and Mokhtari in 2001 have employed metacognitive reading strategies into 3 classes, where specifically are global problem solving and support strategies. And global strategies help learners display their reading, review content, check its appropriateness of the content, observe text characteristics such as length and organization, and then anticipate the text meaning. And then the last is Anderson in 2003 comprehend ESL compared ESL and EFL students different use of metacognitive online reading strategies using the online survey reading strategies, or we can say that ORS, authors. So this paper actually use mixed method to analyze the research problem to find out the result of the research, and then the student response to questionnaire were gathered. They carry them into the AMOS software in order to find out the main statistic and understand the impact of Morris and art. In addition, web students were interviewed as a complement to the qualitative pace. So the types instruments of this study is questionnaires with 301 of PYD student sample, and the data collection approach is survey. The findings of the study was the writer find that the results confirmed the impact of metacognitive online reading strategies on online reading disposition, which was the aim of this paper. These findings provide a holistic understanding of the nature of the relationship between metacognition and disposition, paving the way for further research that touch other aspects of online reading disposition. And then, based on the response of the survey students, it can be not that they show different and varied dispositions. Hence, the findings reveal that students tend to manifest disposition of flexibility more than other disposition. Okay, in the last journal from Kabra Marbot, Ali Rohani, and Azizullah Mirzai, um, where the title of the study is Investigating Irreliable Students' Metacognitive Online Reading Strategies, Critical Thinking, and Their Relationship, a Mixed Method Study. So, as you see that in this PowerPoint explain that the digital information age required skill and strategies that are crucial in comprehending online academic texts. Also, research has emphasized the crucial role of critical thinking, or CT, in education. Thus, this explanatory sequential mixed method study and to identify irreliable students' metacognitive online reading strategies and CT skills, and investigate the possible relationship between irreliable students' metacognitive online reading strategies in academic texts with their CT skills. So, the literature review of the study from according Chamat and Omley in 1990, and the research divided that the strategy into three, namely cognitive, affective, and metacognitive. According to Liu, Kanzer, and Kamek in 2004, in his research, that research explained that new technologies were introduced, the nature of literacy, and changed in lessons. And according to Liu, there are five strategies used to read online, namely identifying the key question, and then finding information, assessing information, combining relevant information, and the last is understanding important information. The methodology of this study, this research was conducted by giving a search or online survey of reading strategies to 80 Iranian students of Shahrikard University. The survey did with consist of 60 multiple choice question assessing vocabulary, grammar, and reading. It includes two parts. Part 1, question 1 until 40, and part 2, question 41 until 60. And then in the part 2 is taken only by those participants who have been able to achieve at least the search 35 out of 40 on the first part. The test used to select a homogeneous sample of the able students who were not below the immediately level of English and proficient enough for the study. And the high index of the reliability of the test has been reported by several studies. And then from Jirapampe in 2003, the reliability index of the test measured by Richardson formula 21, and the present study was high 0 active. The result of the study was the descriptive statistic indicate that Yale, that the Yale University students greatly preferred to use problem-solving strategies more, followed by different global and support reading strategies, respectively. And also evolution and inductive sub-skills of city were used mostly by university students. Moreover, the result of the think aloud provide evidence in support of qualitative results, confirming various problem solving, global and support strategy used in online academic reading. Well, I think that's all. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.